Hello everybody, so today I'd like to discuss a dream that the Lord gave me last week, and I dreamt about a bear, and this bear was extremely large, I would say, imagine a 6-foot guy, but 3 of him, just 3 of him, right? And I was in my home, and I was just carrying on with my business, and the bear came out of nowhere at the back of me, and it surprised me, and I got such a fright. And that when I was aware of its presence, I jolted, and so it was a large bear. It was black and it had brown on it, and it came by surprise, and that was the dream. And then I woke up after I had jolted, and when I was asking the Lord for an interpretation of this dream, the Lord showed me 2 things. The first thing he showed me is that there is going to be a surprise coming out of Russia, a surprise attack coming out of Russia. Something will arouse the bear, and the bear will attack by surprise. So that's the first thing that the Lord was showing me. And the second thing that the Lord was showing me, he took me to 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 23. There's that 23 again. And if you go to 2 Kings 2:23, it speaks about Elisha and how there were 42 boys who were mocking Elisha, and they were jeering Elisha and calling him Baldy, right? They're jeering the man of God and calling him Baldy. And these 2 bears came out of nowhere, just like in my dream. This bear came out of nowhere. These 2 bears came out of nowhere and mauled and killed all 42 boys, right? So there's a lesson here. There's a lesson that everybody in the body of Christ, why is the story in the Bible, right, about mocking a prophet, and then out of nowhere these bears come and maul these 42 guys. So here's what the Lord is showing me. The Lord is showing me to be careful what you say to certain, or say about certain prophetic voices. We all know that, right? I'm sure everybody knows that already. But the Lord is showing me something more than that, that He will avenge His people. He avenged Elisha for the mocking, right? In a similar way, when I was meditating on this, the Lord is showing me that every Joseph has said something to a family member, or they've said something to somebody that they really wanted to empower about this particular wealth transfer. And they were probably mocked, right? They were probably mocked, just like how Elisha was mocked in this particular story. And the Lord is showing me that the bear, in the story of Elisha, that attacked the boys, is also going to appear to attack those who mocked you, right? The bear that appeared out of nowhere is going to attack those people who mocked you, right? You were trying to tell them the correct thing, and they chose to not heed the message or the voice of God, and they ended up being attacked by the bear. So there's a dual meaning, because also the bear means that there's going to be a surprise bear market, right? There's going to be a surprise bear market. So actually there's 3 meanings to this dream that the Lord was asking me to relate to everybody. There's going to be a surprise attack of the bear market. There's going to be a surprise attack from Russia, the bear. And there is going to be a vindication of the prophets who have spoken the correct thing of the Lord. And God is just in His measurements when it comes to defending His own, when it comes to defending his people, right? And so there is going to be a vindication for the Josephs, right? Because all Josephs are a type of prophet. You're a dreamer. There's going to be a vindication. And for those people who mocked the Joseph, it is the bear market that's going to actually end up killing them. It's the bear market that's going to kill them. So I hope this blesses you. Remember, there's 3 meanings to this dream. There's going to be a surprise attack from Russia. There's going to be a surprise bear market. And the people who mocked you, like how Elisha was mocked, the bears are going to appear out of nowhere and maul them. You see, when we fail to heed, when we fail to listen to what God is saying, we end up, or when we mock the things of God, we end up doing ourselves a disservice, because God will invariably not only justify his prophets, but his words that he has spoken. And what the Lord has been teaching me a lot about is that people don't like correction. People don't like discipline. People don't like judgment. But these things are coming. Discipline is coming. Correction is coming. Judgment is coming. These things are all part of the Bible. The Bible is not just about grace. And I want you guys to put in the comment section, what do you learn more from in life? Do you learn more from the staff, the rod and the staff? Do you learn more from the staff, or do you learn more from the rod? Right? Because the rod is just as important as the staff. And if you continually giving people the staff and helping them and guiding them, and they turn away from your kindness or your advice or your warnings, then it's time for the rod. It's time for the rod. Russia might be a rod. The bear might be a rod. The bear is a rod. Anyway, I love you guys. Remember that Joseph is represented by the ox in the Bible. And the ox for Joseph means the bull. And the bull means while those experiencing the bear market, Joseph will experience the bull market. Anyway, guys, I know you know what I'm talking about. I hope this has blessed you. Shalom.